Hello everyone, it's Miss Eliza, Children's Librarian at the Waukee Public Library. And for this week's Elementary Maker Monday, we're going to be continuing with our ocean and seaside theme and making floating paper boats out of origami. So this one's kind of tricky to show you from afar, so I'm going to try to zoom in and show you right up close all the different steps that you'll need to make this origami boat. Okay, so you're gonna get started with your paper in front of you, and if your paper has two sides, whichever side is facing you is gonna be the side that's gonna show in the end. So you wanna pick whichever side you want to show and have that one facing up when you start. And then you're gonna begin by just folding it in half. And with origami, you wanna make the folds as nice and precise as you can. And then you're gonna make it so that the opening flips open is towards you. And then bring up one flap so that you're gonna fold it in half again so that the flap part meets the fold that you already made. And then you're gonna repeat that on the other side. So you'll fold the flap part up towards the fold that you first made. There we go. Okay, and now you've got kind of this accordion folded one, so you're gonna wanna flip it so that you can open one flap and you've got the crease down the middle, and then the folded part is behind and it's gonna be on your right-hand side. So you'll just open it up like that. And then you're gonna take the corner, and this one should have both the folded piece, so there's two pieces of paper kind of folded, and then also this back flap, and you're gonna take all three of those pieces and fold them in a triangle in towards your middle crease. And then you're gonna repeat that for all four corners. So you'll take this flap in and make a triangle, so now you've got one point up at the top, and then you'll do the same on the bottom. Take those three layers and fold those in to the corner, and then fold up to that corner. All right, and then if you flip it around, and then you've got that original fold that you made right in the middle, and you'll flip that back up. So now you should have this kind of trapezoid shape with the shorter end ahead of you. And then you'll take this pointy corner and fold the whole thing so that it's parallel to that top part. So you'll make a big crease there, folding that corner in, and then do the same on the other side. You're gonna take that corner and fold the end piece so that it's parallel with the top. So two big triangle flap folds that you just made there. And if you open it up now, the bottom should be kind of like a little pocket, and that's what's gonna end up being the boat, but we're not quite done yet. So take that little pocket and turn it so it's vertical, going up and down, and you'll kind of press the pointed end. We made these creases in the side, so it should fold pretty easy in towards the middle, kind of making a little bit of like a diamond shape. So you'll fold that in, and then you'll fold in the other side, and they'll overlap a little, and you want to just reinforce those creases, press that down well. Good job. So you've got these two diamond points meeting, and then you'll see on the very edge of this shape here, this hexagon shape, you've got this kind of pointed corner, and you're just gonna fold that, and this part doesn't have a precise line, but you're just gonna fold it in a little bit up, and that just kind of tucks the corners in, and it's gonna help stabilize our boat as it opens. So you just wanna have like that little reinforced kind of shelf there. So you'll fold that corner up just a bit, making that little shape there. Okay. So now if you open those diamonds out, you still have that pocket in the middle, and you kind of have to just carefully press and feel it out. You're gonna try to expand the bottom so that you have a kind of flat bottomed boat, and kind of tug on the ends of those diamonds to make the shape. And you'll notice as you do that, that you get this little puckering here on the sides. These pleats get created when you try to flatten the bottom and pull out those diamonds. So you're just gonna eyeball that where the corners, like the ends of that pocket kind of crease get made, and you're gonna bend that in and make a little fold along that line. So again, this one's not super precise, it just kind of depends on where the paper unfolds. So you'll just kind of make a little bit of a fold where that naturally falls when you flatten out the bottom. So on the other side, you can see like this is just one big plane, and then when I go to kind of make a flat bottom and kind of press it down a little bit, it's right about here, and you can see there's two little points that kind of get created, and so we'll create that fold along there. So now when you go back and try to manually flatten out the bottom of your boat and tug those corners long, you can see it kind of lays flat a little bit better. So we've got those side folds and they're kind of meeting, and then if you tug on the ends, the bottom part should stay together. And that's how you make your little boat. So we've got both of our boats here. You could also, if you wanted to, use a straw or a toothpick or something and tape it in the middle to kind of make like a sail, but you want to make sure that they float still, so you don't want it to get super heavy. So we're going to give it a shot and see if we can make these float. Let's bring our water dish over. Here we go. All right, let's put in our boat. Excellent! 2 little boats floating in the water. All right, friends, so like I said, you're gonna wanna put your boats in the water, and you can see they do float and they move around a little bit on the current of the water. Obviously, I've just got a little tiny bowl, but you could put these in a stream or even in a bathtub, something with a little more area for it to float along. And you can experiment with floating and sinking and weights by adding some things to your boat and seeing how much it can hold before it sinks down underneath the water. Because really it's being held up by that flat plane we created by folding the paper. So I hope you enjoyed this origami boat, and we will see you soon.